The most powerful road car Abarth has ever built is sitting in a Swiss showroom, discounted. Taped inside its windscreen is a label with two numbers on it. One is what this car was worth in 2025, the other is lower. Hold that number. It explains more about the electric Scorpion than any performance figure printed beside it ever could. This is the Abarth 600e Scorpionissima, a numbered launch edition built on Fiat's small crossover. The purple is called Hypnotic. It was offered on this edition alone, and it is already gone. If you are weighing one up, subscribe now, because the numbers behind this car moved twice before it sold out. The roof spoiler and the widened arches sit on a reworked performance platform, not the standard Fiat floor pan underneath. 207 kilowatts or 280 horsepower, and every watt goes to the front wheels. 345 newton meters, 0 to 100 in 5.85 seconds. That is quick for a small crossover, and it is where the interesting engineering starts, not ends. Michelin Pilot Sport tires are standard here, and behind them sits the part that matters most, a Torsen mechanical limited slip differential. It locks up to 36% under power, which stops all that torque simply spinning the front tires. Abarth also fitted a sound generator, an artificial exhaust note piped out as the car moves. It is the single most argued about feature on this car, and the arguments are worth having. Half the enthusiasts call it theater, the other half call it an insult. Both camps are missing what Abarth actually did here, and it was engineering work rather than costume. The differential, the brakes, the tires, and the tracks are real changes with real cost behind them. The Scorpion on the bonnet has been Abarth's mark since 1949. And here, that mark comes with a number. A plaque, one of 1,949 built. Inside, the addition starts to justify itself properly. Alcantara on the wheel, Alcantara on the seats, acid green stitching running through it. The steering wheel carries the Scorpion badge, and the driver display animates on startup. Look past the trim, and the bones are ordinary. This is a Fiat 600 cabin, and the hard door plastics give it away. That matters less than you would expect, because the parts you touch most often, the wheel and the seats, are the parts Abarth replaced. The touchscreen is a different story entirely. 10.25 inches running Fiat software rather than anything Abarth developed for this car. And it is the one thing owners keep raising. The screen is not user-friendly, as one put it. Worth a long sit in one before committing. The seats are the best thing in here by a distance. Sabelt shells, Alcantara faces, and a Scorpion pressed into the backrest of each of the front seats. Now the number that will decide this for most buyers, 51 usable kilowatt hours. Officially, about 200 miles. Testers driving it hard reported nearer 140. That is the real trade you accept here. The Alpine, a 290, is about 85 kilos lighter, though it gives up 60 horsepower. America gets neither. So, back to that windscreen label. This car listed at 51,900 Swiss francs. Today it wears 37,500. Britain cut it to clear a tax line. The permanent car then landed cheaper still. In America, $48,000 buys a petrol Civic Type R, not an Abarth. It suits a second car buyer chasing character. That Alpine review is next.